Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on Morgan County's B106, B106.com, and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Tonight from Stan Lampe Gymnasium in Fort Morgan, it is a 4A Patriot League opener as the Eaton Reds have come to town to take on the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Good evening, everybody. This is Brian Nickel here at the gymnasium. Christy Creighton back at the studios for me tonight. And we'll see what, they're not quite ready for the national anthem yet, but Fort Morgan girls come in at 4-4, and they're on a 3-game win streak. And in that win streak, they've been averaging 58.3 points a game. As far as the Eaton girls, they are 5-4. They're on a 2-game win streak, and they're averaging 57.5 points a game. So on paper, it looks like it should be a pretty even contest. The last time that they played was in 2023. It was the opening game up in the Eaton tournament, and the girls lost that game by a count of 58-14. But this is not the same Fort Morgan group that we have seen in the past. They're the same girls, but they're sure a lot better athletes than what we have seen just a year ago. So they're getting ready here for the national anthem, but we'll keep it here for just a minute. On the year, the Fort Morgan Lady Mustangs are averaging 46.1 points a game and giving up 35.2. Now we're going to have the national anthem. So we'll send it back to the station and be back with the start of the game on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickel back here at Fort Morgan High School. We will get the starting lineup here from the Eaton Reds. It will be Sarah Gaona along with senior Kaylee Stottinger. And then number 22, Delaney Reuter. She is a sophomore. Kiana Smith, a senior. And the last one for the Eaton Reds is going to be Courtney Steinkamp. She is their leading scorer. She's averaging 21 points a game. These starting lineups are brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate degree, continue your education, or get a specialized certificate. Visit morgancc.edu for more. And we will get those as they are introduced here. For Fort Morgan, it is Brooklyn Coffin, a sophomore. Shailene Ramirez, a senior for the Mustangs. Sophomore Charlotte Marquez, along with senior Bella Phillips. And number 24, Ava Taylor, a sophomore for the Fort Morgan Mustangs. Ava Taylor comes into the game. I believe she's 7th in the state in block shots. So for the Lady Mustangs, leading scorer is Shailene Ramirez at 7.4 points. The tip-off is brought to you by Bailey Mechanical. When your temperature is not quite right, call your local Lennox dealer, Bailey Mechanical, 970-522-0471. And hopefully you have your heaters in working order, as this weekend is supposed to be quite chilly. That tip is won by Taylor to Shailene, and then it's going to be taken away by the Reds. Now on the near side is Gaona. She keeps it up top now on the near side to Smith. Up top to Reuter. Now back on the near side once again to Smith. Smith on the left wing. Over on the far side to Gaona. Her three is going to be up and nothing but the bottom of the net. To start it off for Eaton. Mustangs get it down quickly into the hands of Bella Phillips. Her bank shot is up and good. Eaton keeping that ball on the perimeter. They get it to Gaona now on the near side. I thought she was going to launch a three there for a minute over on the far side once again. Now up top to Reuter. She's going to drive it right elbow. Shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Shailene Ramirez. And then a steal by the Eaton Reds, and then a foul is going to be called on Charlotte Marquez as she tried to get the ball back. So the girls, or Eaton girls, will inbounds just left of center court. Into the hands of Reuter, now up top to Gaona. Dribbles off to the left side, going to pick up her dribble now to Gaona over on the far side. Underneath, but a pass thrown away by the Reds. So they're going to come out with a full court pressure against these Mustang girls. Into the hands of Charlotte Marquez. Now Taylor to Ramirez. Leads up to the front court. Charlotte to Brooklyn Coffin, and that ball is going to be stolen once again by the Reds. Layup is going to be up and good, and that is going to be Courtney Steinkamp. Charlotte all the way down. Her shot is going to be short, but she is going to be fouled on the shot, so she will go to the line to shoot two. We'll see who that foul is going to be on. I believe that is Kiana Smith. Charlotte's first free throw is up and no good. Charlotte on the year. She does get that second one. So 5-3 Reds play early on here in the opening period. On the near side, now up top to Reuter. Gaona back to Reuter up at the top. Reuter, I think the girls are in a, Fort Morgan girls are in a 2-3 zone defense. Up top is Gaona once again. She's going to launch a three, and that is off to the side of the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Brooklyn Coffin. Then the Reds poke it out of bounds, so the Mustangs will retain possession. 5:20 left here, first period. Shailene Ramirez crosses the timeline into the front court, picks up her dribble. She's got to get some. She does to Coffin, now to Bella Phillips at the left elbow, now back off to Shailene on the far side. Shailene gets it to Marquez. Marquez keeps that dribble alive on this right side. Now her pass is going to be tipped and taken away. 4 turnovers here so far for the Mustangs, and that's going to lead to a layup by Gaona. I think they gave the score the wrong way. Should be 7-3. They have it 5-5. They have the wrong score. Now they got the 7 part, but it should not be 5. Should only be 3 for the Mustangs. Ball knocked away, another turnover by the Lady Mustangs. And then the Mustangs get it right back and then promptly throw it away once again. Over on the near side, that 3 is going to be up and no good by Steinkamp. That does get the rebound and put back up and in by Kaylee Stottinger. Now they got the score right. 9-3 with 4 minutes to go here. Ava Taylor into the lane. She just needs to take it up. She's taller than that girl. Bella Phillips with a shot, no good. Going to be rebounded by Steinkamp. Shot is going to be up and good, and fouled on the shot is going to be, I believe that is Reuter. And that foul is going to go on Brooklyn Coffin. Into the game for the Eaton Reds is going to be Evie Gavette, along with Amelia Bowden. Kiana Smith will take a seat, along with Sarah Gaona. And that and one is up and good. The Mustangs pick the ball up just inside front court. Layup is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded, though, by Courtney Steinkamp. Shot is going to be up and no good on this near end, but she is going to be called for the travel, and that is Kaylee Stottinger. So turnover, Eaton Reds. 3:24 to go, first period, 12-3. In favor of the Eaton Reds. Shailene on the far side, and they said us. He pointed. He said us. They're giving it to the Mustangs. I thought it was off of Shailene and out of bounds, and so did she. She took off down the other end of the court. Shailene will come out. Kiera Alleman will come into the game for Shailene. Alleman will tip it, get it in, and she gets it in to Coffin. Coffin on the right baseline. Lobs it to Marquez. Marquez's layup is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded and fought for and taken away by Amelia Bowden. Layup is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded and finally taken away by Brooklyn Coffin. Bella Phillips at this end. Her layup is going to be up and good. 4 points for the senior Bella Phillips. This first quarter is brought to you by Buildings by Design. First impressions are important. Buildings by Design will make your vision a reality. Visit buildsbydesign.com. So early on here, the Mustangs getting way too many turnovers. They have 6 compared to 3. But Eaton is taking advantage of that and getting some layups at the other end. So Amelia Bowden brings the ball up court. Now she's going to keep the dribble alive, picks it up into the lane, and that shot is going to be up, around, and finally good by Delaney Reuter. 5 points on the night for Reuter. 14-5, 9-point lead here by the Eaton Lady Reds. Coffin drives that baseline, and it's going to be off of Eaton and out of bounds. So the Mustangs little inbounds left baseline of their basket. Alleman looks to get it in. She does get it in to Coffin. Out high now at the underneath to Phillips. That ball is going to be, they're going to say it's off of Phillips and out of bounds. So turnover Mustangs. Bowden, a senior for Eaton, picks up her dribble. Now she gets it off over on the far side. And that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded though by Gavette. And then taken away. And it's going to be taken away once again by Eaton Reds. That shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Steinkamp. And Steinkamp is going to be called for the travel. So 14-5 here with 1:49 left for opening period here from Dan Lampe Gymnasium in Fort Morgan. First game of the 4A Patriot League for both teams. Coffin on the far side to Alleman. Alleman drives it, picks it up now to Marquez over the far side to Coffin. That pass is going to be taken away by Gavette, and then she is going to be fouled. I think it's on the floor. I don't believe she was shooting. And that is going to be on Coffin. That will be her second. So Shailene Ramirez will come back in. Yelena Ramirez will come in. With a minute 23 to go, Eaton gets the ball in to Gayona, who has come back in. She's going to, but she was going to pop a three, did not. Now over on the far side to Bowden. Now Steinkamp, she'll launch it, and that is up and no good. Going to be rebounded, finally taken away by Ramirez, Shailene Ramirez. Now to Charlotte, and her pass is going to be taken away. 10 turnovers here early on by the Mustangs, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Shailene once again. Under a minute to go here in the first period. 14-5 Eaton. Get it into the hands of Ramirez once again. You're going to try to get underneath to Taylor. Taylor shot is going to be up and bounce around and going to be no good. Going to be rebounded. Nice job there by Yelena Ramirez. The rebound and the bucket. Just over 20 seconds left here. 14-7 Eaton. Ball was tipped but retained by the Eaton Reds. Over on the near side now to Bowden. Steinkamp, little jumper from the baseline, is going to be up and good. 4 points on the night for Courtney Steinkamp. She's just a sophomore, averaging 21 points a game. See if the Mustangs can get a shot off here. 1 second left, and Charlotte does, but that will go awry. So after one, the Mustangs find themselves down on the short end of the score by a count of 16-7 as we go to a 1 minute break here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Fort Morgan High School. The Lady Mustangs down 16-7 as we start period number 2 as the Eaton Reds in control. Reagan Lopez in the game for the Eaton Reds, but Delaney Reuter with the double dribble. So turnover Reds. Thought maybe they were going to put a press on them. I thought the coach was wanting them to press, but having them backed off right now. Talking to the ref was clearing something up here at the scorer's table, but everything is good now. So Alleman to Yelena Ramirez. She's going to give it back to Alleman, and that will go off of her hands and out of bounds. 16-7. Game 1 of 2 here tonight. Boys will follow approximately at 7:30. Gayona, that ball is going to be tipped and taken away by Shailene Ramirez. Nice job there by the Mustangs, and taken right back away again. Layup is going to be up and no good by Steinkamp, but she is going to be fouled. And I believe that's going to be Ava Taylor, I believe. Let's see, they're going to put that on. That will be Taylor's first. So Steinkamp to go to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. 5 points on the night for Steinkamp. Next shot, nothing but the bottom of the net. And Shailene Ramirez brings the ball up into the front court. Going to drive it down the lane. She's going to pull it back out now. Tries to give it to Charlotte, does to Marquez. Her layup is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded on the far side by Courtney Smith. shot on this near side. That three is going to be up and good by Delaney Reuter. Her first three of the night. 21-7 Eaton. On the near side to Alleman, she's going to drive down to the baseline, picks up her dribble. Now she gives off to Ramirez. Ramirez's shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Delaney Reuter. Thought she was going to stop and pop the ball. It was going to be knocked away, but Eaton retains possession. Now the Mustangs do knock it away. Into the hands of Ramirez. Layup is going to be up and too hard off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Courtney Smith. Ball dribbles away a minute for Guyona, but she gets it back. Steinkamp with a three. Up and good for Steinkamp. 24-7. 8-point run here to start this second period. A lot of hand checking going on by the Eaton Reds, but nothing called. That's going to be off of Yelena Ramirez and out of bounds. 13 turnovers by the Lady Mustangs. Bella Phillips will come back into the game along with Brooklyn Coffin. Ava Taylor will come out. Charlotte Marquez will take a seat for the Mustangs. 5:30 to go here in this second period of play. Now Steinkamp thought she was going to launch one, but she pulled it back down on the far side to Reuter. Up top now to Guyona. Go back over to Reuter. At the right elbow now to Guyona. Her three is going to be up and off the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Steinkamp. But she was fouled on the shot. And that will be Bella Phillips. That will be her first. So Steinkamp to go to the line to shoot two. Nothing at the bottom of the net for her. Nice looking free throws there. Yelena Ramirez will come out. Melina Richards will come in for the Lady Mustangs. 25-7. Next free throw is up and also good. 19-point lead here by the Eaton Reds here with just over 5 minutes to go. Brooklyn Coffin drives it in. Nothing called. Going to be taken by Steinkamp. Her fourth rebound. Guyona, her layup is going to be up and good. (28-7). The Mustangs have not scored here in the second period yet. Brooklyn Coffin has it knocked away, so the Mustangs will retain possession. Left baseline of their basket. Now a timeout is going to be taken here by Coach Brett Anderson. So this second period is brought to you by Sydney Regional Medical Center. Don't let an injury keep you out of the game. Learn more about Sydney Regional Medical Center at sydneyrmc.com. Wiggins Electric. Count on Wiggins Electric for quick, efficient, and courteous service to keep you up and running. They provide you with the service and products you need at your most critical time. So the Mustangs have been outscored here by a count of 12-0 here to start this, or in this second period. So they need to get some offense going here. They still I have them down for 13 turnovers, 7 by the Lady Eaton Reds. So the Mustangs will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Looks like Brooklyn Coffin will be the one to trigger it in for the Lady Mustangs. 4:46 to go here, second period. Brooklyn Coffin, you got to move, you got to get it in, and they do get it in to Alleman on the near side now to Richards. She's going to drive it into the lane, backs it out to Phillips. Shailene Ramirez, that pass is going to be stolen. Reuter all the way down, her pass to Steinkamp, nice little dish off to Steinkamp. For the bucket, 30-7. Lady Eaton Reds. Let's see if the Mustangs can get something on the board here. Brooklyn Coffin with a layup and no good, but she was fouled on the shot. So she will go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is going to be on Delaney Reuter, her first. So Brooklyn Coffin to go to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and no good. Coffin on the year is shooting at 39%. She has 13 of 33. So she will get foul shot number 2. Mustangs down 30-7. That free throw banks off and is good. So the first point of the night for Brooklyn Coffin. Layup is going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Steinkamp. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up with the left hand. Now it's going to be rebounded by Stottinger. Now 3 straight away, and that is going to be up and good by Delaney Reuter. That is her second 3 here in this period. Mustangs get the ball. If they don't throw it away here, get it into Shailene Ramirez's hands. 33-8. And Alleman is going to be tripped unintentionally, excuse me. So they will call a foul, and that will be on Sarah Gaiona. Her first. Ava Taylor will come in for Melina Richards. Into the game is Olivia Melman for the Eaton Reds. Yep, Ava took off. She took a couple of steps before she decided to pass it. So 15 turnovers unofficially here by the Lady Mustangs. As they are down 33-8 with just 3.5 minutes to go here, second period. Over on the far side to Reuter, out on the high left wing. Steinkamp into the lane, and nice block by Taylor. Gaiona now out on the left wing. She's going to stop and pop for 3, and that's off the back of the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Stottinger. Now another 3 is going to be up and no good by Eaton. That shot is going to be up and good. I believe that was Steinkamp. They were all gathered in under there. So the Mustangs with 3 minutes to go, down 35-8. And another turnover by the Lady Mustangs. Coffin loses it. Steinkamp up and good once again. See why she averages 21 points a game. Ball is going to be tipped away and finally going to be taken by the Eaton Reds. Underneath to Gaiona. Her shot is going to be up and good. 9 points on the night for Gaiona. 39-8. Ball is going to be taken away once again by Gaiona. Her layup is going to be up and good. So the Mustangs falling behind here big tonight. 41-8 with 2 minutes to go. Shot is going to be up and no good by Brooklyn Coffin, but she is fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that is going to be on Delaney Reuter. That should be her second. So Brooklyn Coffin steps up to the line. Shot is nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice looking shot there by Brooklyn. Charlotte Marquez back into the game for Kiera Alleman. A couple of changes now here. Steinkamp will come out along with Gaiona and Reuter. Next free throw also up and good. 3 of 4 from the free throw line is Brooklyn Coffin. 41-10. Over in the corner, that 3 is going to be up, in, and out. Going to be rebounded by Coffin. Down to Charlotte. Charlotte's shot is going to be blocked. No foul called as she goes down, so the Mustangs will retain possession with 1:42 to go here in this second period. 41-10 Eaton Reds. Get it into Bella Phillips. Tie-up is going to be called, possession to the Mustangs. They do get it into Marquez. Now Shailene with a three, up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Staudinger. And then a foul by Bella Phillips. That will be her second. Amelia Bowden with the ball over on the far side to Lopez. On the near side to Bowden. Once again, Lopez up high over on the far side to Eva Gavette. Now on the near side once again to Staudinger. That three is going to be up and no good. Going to be off of Ava Taylor, not out of bounds. Lady Reds will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Do get it in to Gavette. Now on the near side to Bowden. Bowden once again up at the top. Now on the near side to Staudinger. Staudinger gets it back from Gavette over on the far side, to Bowden back up top. As they just work it around here, under a minute to go here in the second period. It's like a travel. They're going to call a foul on Charlotte. So that'll be her second. Only 14 fouls so far in this period by the Mustangs, 3 by the Reds. On the near side now to Bowden as the Mustangs take the ball away. Brooklyn Coffin drives it all the way down. Her layup is going to be up and no good, but they're going to call a foul on the floor, so she will not go to the line to shoot. 21.7 seconds to go. Melina Richards will come into the game for Charlotte Marquez. Coffin ready to get it in to Shailene Ramirez. Now to Richards in the lane. Back out to Coffin. That is up and no good. Going to be saved by the Eaton Reds as they get it into the hands of Guetta. She's going to drive it down. She's going to stop and shoot. Up and no good. Rebounded by Gavette, and the Mustangs do not get a shot off. So at the end of the first half, the Lady Mustangs find themselves on the short end, 41-10 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brian Nickelback here at Stan Lampe Gymnasium. Here in Fort Morgan, the Eaton Reds with possession here to start off this second half of play, and a foul by Charlotte Marquez. That will be her third. Team's first here to start off period number 3, and this third quarter is brought to you by Stubbs Gas and Oil. One-stop shopping does exist. Gas, food, and all your travel accessories. Get off I-76 at exit 66A in Wiggins to visit them. Shot up and no good. Going to be rebounded up and no good by Steinkamp. Ava Taylor with the rebound. Ava Taylor going to throw that ball away. Right into the hands of Steinkamp. Little spin move by Steinkamp. Up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Shailene Ramirez. Poked out of bounds. Mustangs with possession. Charlotte Marquez to bring it up court into the hands of Brooklyn Coffin. Coffin on the near side, and that ball is going to get by Marquez. She does save it before it goes into the back court. Ball underneath to Bella Phillips. Nice shot there by Phillips. As the Mustangs score first here, Three is going to be up and nothing but the bottom of the net on that three from Courtney Steinkamp. 20 points on the night for her. 44-12, 6:27 to go here, third period. Steinkamp saves it. Turnover Mustangs to the Reds. Iona into the corner now, and let's see who that is. That is going to be Reuter with a three. That is her third three of the night. Timeout is going to be taken by head coach Brett Anderson. Mustangs being outscored here in this third period by a count of 6-2. Western Engineering Consultants. Since 2003, they've been providing big firm product with small firm relationships. Visit westerneci.com for more. Premier Farm Credit. For over 100 years, they've been providing affordable, reliable, and consistent credit. Visit premieraca.com. It's just a 30-second timeout here as the Mustangs back on the court along with the Lady Eaton Reds. 6:02 left here, third period. Shailene into Marquez. Marquez back to Shailene on the near side. Underneath, that ball is going to be taken by Steinkamp. Little pass shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Brooklyn Coffin. Coffin into the corner. I thought she was going to get trapped there for a minute. Marquez in the lane. Marquez's shot is going to be up off the rim. No good. Going to be rebounded by Taylor. Back underneath the Taylor. She's going to spin. Shot is going to be up and good. Taylor off the backboard. And that foul is going to be on Kaylee Stottinger. That will be her first. But Ava Taylor with her first basket of the night. She will go to the line to shoot the and one. Off the backboard and in. Take them any way we can get them. Mustangs with full court pressure here against the Reds. They get it into the front court. Gaona underneath now to Steinkamp out in the corner. Off the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Smith. Then a foul underneath on the Mustangs. And that will be on Ava Taylor. Be her second. That will send Steinkamp to the line to shoot two. She is 4 of 4 from there tonight. Make that 5 of 5. 21 points on the night. That is her average. 48-15. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Up and good also. (49-15) Mustangs with possession. Charlotte picks up her dribble. Now it's going to be knocked into the back court. Now back into the front court to Marquez. Marquez to Taylor. Taylor underneath to Phillips. Phillips shot is going to be up and rolls off and no good. Going to be rebounded by Steinkamp. Pass quickly down to Reuter. Her shot is going to be up and good by Delaney Reuter. (51-15). Now a foul as Shailene gets knocked down by Steinkamp. As they were going for the ball, but that will be a foul on Steinkamp. That will be her first. As Shailene is sitting up now with her coach beside her. So right now, a 36-point deficit. If that continues into the fourth period, there will be a running clock. For the remainder of the fourth period, but that running clock does not take effect until period number 4, and then it's basically only good for out of bounds because it stops on timeouts as well as timeouts. Jump is going to be called underneath, and that is going to be possession still to the Mustangs. 4:31 to go, third period. Alleman throws it in, but it's going to be taken away by Steinkamp. Guyona, her shot is going to be up and good on the layup. A lot of layups tonight for the Eaton Reds, 53-15. Kira Alleman now to Marquez. Marquez going to drive it down. Steps back, pops up, and no good. Going to be rebounded by Steinkamp once again. 7. Guyona layup up and rolls in. Lots of layups for the Eaton Reds, 55-15. That ball is going to be tipped away once again. Guyona with the layup, up and good. 6 points in this period for Sierra Guyona. Into the front court is Brooklyn Coffin. Keeps control of it. Then she is going to be bumped as she drives into the lane. And that will be on Guyona. That'll be her second. Whole new group of girls come in for the Eaton Reds. 57-15, 3.5 to go here, third period. Brooklyn Coffin to inbounds. They do, but it's right to an Eaton Red. Bowden off to Reagan Lopez for the layup. It's her first 2 points of the night for Lopez. Now to Brooklyn Coffin out on the high left wing. They're going to try to get it under to Taylor. They do. Shot off the backboard is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Reagan Lopez. Turnover by the Reds. Brooklyn Coffin drives it all the way down. Her shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Bowden. And then the Reds, turn it over. So it will be Fort Morgan basketball. Yelena Ramirez will come in along with Kaya Stevens. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Also into the game is Aubrey Alvarez. And the ball is tied up by the Reds. Possession to the Reds. As they will inbounds far side, they will get it in to Bowden. Into the front court now on the near side to Lopez. Melman, and that pass is going to be out of bounds. Turnover Reds to the Mustangs, 59-15, 2:34 to go here, third period. As Kira Alleman gets it into Yelena Ramirez. Now she's going to kick it out. That pass is going to be knocked out of bounds by Eaton, so the Mustangs will retain possession far side. It will be Aubrey Alvarez to inbounds for the Mustangs. Look to get it in, throws it into Melina Richards into the game for the Mustangs. And her pass is going to be tipped and taken away. Unofficially 25 turnovers by the Mustangs. Layup is going to be up and good, and that is going to be Jada Wareheim to Yelena Ramirez. Her shot is going to be up and rolls off. And then off of Eaton out of bounds. They could have called a foul there on Melina Richards, but did not. Mustangs will retain possession as they will inbounds left baseline of their basket. Aubrey Alvarez to get it in, if she can get it in. Does to Yelena Ramirez in the corner. She's going to drive it into the lane. And shot is going to be up. Shot is up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Wareheim. Layup is going to be up and good by Evie Gavette. Her first points of the night. Ball tipped out of bounds on the far side by Eaton. Mustangs will retain possession. So when this fourth period gets here, it will be a running clock. 63-15 with 1:34 to go. Do get it into Melina Richards. She gets it into the backcourt. And now she's going to get the offense up. That was a travel. She went to throw it to Kiara Alleman, and she was covered immediately. So turnover number 26 unofficially by the Mustangs. 10 for the Eaton Reds. Amelia Bowden, corner shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded. Foul is going to be on one of the Reds. We'll see who that's going to be on. And that will be on Evie Gavette. Be her first. Alleman, her pass is going to be tipped and taken away by the Eaton Reds. Her layup is going to be up and no good. Eaton gets it back. Shot is going to be up and bounces around and rolls in, and that is going to be Olivia Melman. Under a minute to go here, third period. Ball underneath to Ramirez. That shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded and taken away by Gavette. Layup is going to be up and good once again by Wareheim. 67-15. This was a 41-10 game. At halftime, Yelena Ramirez, her shot is going to be up and no good. She gets her own rebound. Shot is up and no good. Once again, gets a rebound. Ball comes back to her. Shot is up and no good once again. Reagan Lopez. Excuse me. As Eaton underneath the basket. Layup is going to be up. A little turnaround is going to be up and good by Jada Wareheim. So we will go to period number 4. Excuse me here. With the Mustangs down 69-15 on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Brad Nickelback here at Fort Morgan High School. Christy Creighton back to the studios, and that's going to be off of Charlotte's foot into the backcourt. That's going to be an over and back. So unofficially 28 turnovers for the Mustangs. They were outscored in that third period by a count of 28-5. On the near side now to, Lopez. Little turnaround jumper is up and no good by Wareheim. She gets her own rebound back. Or gets her rebound. Gavette up top and over on the near side once again to Wareheim. Into the corner. That three is going to be up and no good by Forster. And that shot is going to be up and good once again by Jada Wareheim. Yelena Ramirez will turn around jumper off the backboard, up and good for Yelena Ramirez. 4 points on the night for Ramirez. Underneath the Wareheim once again, shot is going to be up and no, it's going to be off of Eaton, out of bounds. So the Mustangs with the ball, 71-17. Marquez to Richards. That pass is going to be knocked away, but going to be retained by the Mustang. That shot is going to be blocked, taken away by Wareheim. Excuse me. She's going to drive it all the way down. It looks like she walked, but they're going to call a foul. And we'll see who that's going to go on, be on the Mustangs. See who that's going to go on. And that foul will be on Aubrey Alvarez, her first. So Jada Wareheim will go to the line to shoot 2. Off the back of the rim, and no good. Van Wyck, Insurance from over 60 lines to help you find the right one to fit your budget. Stop in and see Van Wyck Insurance at 508 West Main in Sterling. Free throw up and in for Jada Wareheim, a sophomore. Speaking of sophomores, Charlotte Marquez brings the ball up into the front court. Melina Richards. Pass to Marquez. Marquez for the three. Up and good. Charlotte Marquez from downtown. 4 points on the night for Marquez, 72-20. Over on the far side now to Hayden Anand. Ball is going to be taken away by Charlotte Marquez. Layup is going to be up and no good. Rebounded to the Eaton Reds. Up top to Anand once again. On the near side to Harley Forster. Turnaround jumper is going to be up and good by Olivia Melman. Just under 5.5 to go here, fourth period. Layup is going to be up and good by Yelena Ramirez. 6 points on the night for Ramirez. Eaton gets the ball down quickly, and that shot is going to be up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Yelena Ramirez. That's 3 on the night for her. Now to Marquez. Under 5 to go here. 74-22. Ball is going to be tipped and taken away underneath. Unofficially 29 turnovers by the Mustangs. Wareheim's shot is going to be up and no good, but she was fouled on the shot. And let's see who that's going to be on. That might be Aubrey Alvarez. I believe that's who that will be on. That will be her second. And that will send Wareheim to the line once again to shoot 2. 74-22, 4:33 to go here, fourth period. Benz shoots, nothing but the bottom of the net for Wareheim. Into the game is Brooklyn Coffin. Yelena Ramirez will take a seat. Shot number 2 coming up. Up and off the back of the rim and no good. Going to be rebounded by Brooklyn Coffin. That's 5 on the night for her. 75-22. Coffin all the way up. Up and no good. Going to be rebounded by Wareheim. Wareheim, that should have a travel. And they're going to call a carry, but still a turnover. Excuse me, by Eaton Reds. Have them unofficially for 13. So 4 minutes to go here. Fourth period, the Mustangs with possession. Off on the far side to Melina Richards. Ball is going to be tipped and taken away by the Reds. Layup is going to be up and no good by Harley Forster. Rebounded to Charlotte Marquez. Now to Melina Richards. That was a double dribble by Melina. So turnover to the Reds, 75-22. .320 to go here, fourth period over on the far side. See if they're going to work it around here a little bit to Forster. Forster on the near side, and that shot is going to be up. And it's just a 2. But that is going to be by Hayden Anand. Charlotte Marquez keeps that dribble alive. Now she's going to give it off to Melina Richards. Melina Richards at the baseline is going to be tipped and retained by the Mustangs. Marquez into the lane. Layup is going to be up and rolls in for Charlotte Marquez. 6 points on the night for Marquez. 5 here in this period. The 3 is going to be taken, but I believe that might have been partially blocked. Brooklyn Coffin comes down with it. And then she loses possession of it. Right in the hands of the Eaton Reds. Layup is going to be up and good by Hayden Anand. 4 points on the night for her. 79-24. With 2:10 to go, ball is going to be tipped, but they're going to call a foul on Eaton, and that will be on Reagan Lopez. That will be her first. 2 fouls on the Mustangs in this period, 1 on Eaton. Mustangs the inbound right baseline of their basket. Ball is going to be tipped, retained by the Mustangs though. Layup is going to be up and no good. Brooklyn Coffin gets her own rebound back. And that pass goes awry and out of bounds. So Shailene Ramirez back into the game for the Mustangs. Yelena Ramirez back in. Minute 15 to go here, fourth period, 79-24. Lady Eaton Reds. And it's going to be off of the Mustangs and out of bounds. So the clock will continue to run as the Eaton Reds will inbound right baseline of their basket. A 3 from the corner is going to be up and good by Reagan Lopez. 82-24. Excuse me. Mustangs try to get the ball underneath, have the turnover. Near side shot is going to be up and good by Harley Forster. Her first bucket of the night. 20 seconds to go, 84-24, 60-point lead here by the Eaton Reds. Shot is going to be up and good by Brooklyn Coffin. 84-26, they're just going to run it down here, and that should be the final score. If Shailene Ramirez doesn't draw a foul. And that will bring this contest to a close. Excuse me. The Mustangs on the short end, excuse me, of the girls' game here as they go down 84-26. Post-game show coming up after a 3-minute break on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Fort Morgan Mustang postgame show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Water is key to your crop success. Advanced Agri Solutions has year-round and seasonal probes that will help make you have the right amount of water. Call Dusty or Roxy McCormick at 970-571-2024. Well, the Lady Mustangs fall to the Lady Eaton Reds by a count of 84-26. Leading scorer for the Eaton Reds is Courtney Steinkamp at 22, right at her average. Delaney Reuter with 16, Sierra Guyona with 17, Jada Wareheim with 10, Reagan Lopez with 5, Olivia Melman with 4, along with Hayden Ann at her 4, Kaylee Stottinger with 2, Eva Gavette with 2, and Haley Forrester also with 2 for their 84 points. For the Lady Mustangs, leading scorers, we have 3 with 6, and Charlotte Marquez, Bella Phillips, and Yelena Ramirez each with 6, Brooklyn Coffin with 5, and Ava Taylor with 3 for their 26. This was a 16-7 game after 1 in favor of the Reds. Then it was 41-10, and then 69-15 after 3, and then ended up 84-26. So a rough night here by the Lady Mustangs. It's the leading rebounder for the Mustangs. Looks like tonight, according to my stats anyway, all unofficial, was Brooklyn Coffin with 7. Shailene Ramirez with 3. Elena Ramirez also with 3. Leading rebounder for the Eaton Reds was Courtney Steinkamp with 8, it looks like from here. So free throws tonight. The Eaton Reds, shot 11. They were 9 of 11 from the free throw line. The Mustangs shot 3 free throws. No, excuse me, they shot 8 free throws. 5 of 8 from the free throw line for the Lady Mustangs. So we will take another break and be back with more of the halftime show a little later. I believe we're going to have a little spot here by Ben Blecka. So we will take a break here as the boys warm up here on Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.